here we go. The x1000. It is currently the day 13 of the playing of this game playtime. Unfortunately, the playtime is shown behind all the pins that I have on the screen, but it is 60 hours currently, 58 hours and 30 minutes. We just started researching the first blue science technology, which is advanced oil processing. This is going to be 75,000. After that, I expect the other resources, not the oil. Like this is going to improve our oil situation, but I think oil is not going to be the bottleneck still. The bottleneck is going to be all the other resources, iron, copper, that I have not been connecting too much. But we can queue up all the things that I'm going to be researching, right? Which is going to be lubricant, electric engine, processing unit, and exoskeleton. Unless we want to research something else first. So like this is expensive, right? 500,000 blue science to get to the exoskeletons. The most expensive one here is the processing unit. So if we can research something that is useful without needing the processing unit, that would be nice. What is it? Braking force? Probably not. Advanced material processing? It's so that we go directly into the electric furnaces? I don't know yet. I think not yet. Advanced combinators? Useless. Uranium mining? Only 100,000. But nuclear power, which is why we would research the uranium mining, is 1,000,000. So, no. The only other alternative that I see to the exoskeleton is the construction bots. But I feel like I don't need them because I have everything built except for the mining outposts now. Mining outposts is not that difficult to build, so I feel like I don't need the bots. I think exoskeleton it is. But technically, the construction robots would be cheaper than the exoskeleton because it doesn't require the blue chips, so it's less science. Potentially in the middle of researching this, because I don't have speed to do this constantly at 1400 SPM, which is I'm currently doing. This is just me emptying the buffers. So in the meantime, we will probably be researching some other useful technologies like mining productivity. I think is the most useful one here. There's also bulk inserters, which would be really nice. Electrical energy distribution, I think still can be postponed. Quality, I think still can be postponed. Advanced material processing, this one will be required at some point. That's required for the rocket silo anyway. Lab research speed is actually interesting a little bit, because this gives me lab research speed plus 20%. This actually means, if I look at the power usage, right now I'm missing power, by the way. I need another power plant. I will be fixing that in a moment. The things that use the most power right now is assembly machines, obviously, and then there's labs. They use 90 megawatts, something like that, if I increase my SPM. So by having the speed of the research, I will actually be using less labs, which will mean that I'm using less power. So this is saving on power. 20% speed is basically 20% power reduction on the labs, which is 20 megawatts. I don't know if it's useful. I mean, it's noticeable, definitely. I don't know if it's worth the 100,000 science here. The second one is going to be 200,000. It is good stuff. I think that mining productivity is still better though, right? So let's just queue the things that I potentially should be switching to, and then I can reorder them whenever I'm lacking blue science and waiting for it to buffer, right? So mining productivity, I think. What about a car? Is car useful? I don't think car is useful. What about landfill? Landfill is cheap. Relatively. You know what I can use the landfill for? So right now, I am checking my pollution cloud every now and then, right? By the way, over here we have an expansion, which I should be getting to. Checking the pollution over here, and it says, you see, I am polluting some biters, right? So this is an expansion that happened. So this over here, this spike is an expansion, I guess, right? But I was still polluting some biters before, and the biters that were polluting were the biters that are on this island. If I get the landfill and destroy them, that will be allowing me to actually see this 0 number. I will actually see the 0 if I destroy these nests. These are the 2 nests that are inside my pollution cloud that I cannot reach otherwise. So, yeah, let's do it. 50,000. This is going to be required for going to Gleba anyway, right? Not the peaceful biter island resort. So, like, it's consuming pollution. I don't know if it's actually spawning the biters, but it's definitely consuming pollution every now and then. I don't know why though, because like it's not infinity amount of biters here, right? So it's a little weird. Does it mean that they despawn the biters sometimes? How does this work, actually? Okay, I think we should start by fixing the power situation. Because I want currently 450 megawatts, but I only have a little less than 3,000. So I'm going to mine another coal patch and do another stack of boilers and steam engines there. Oh, yeah. Also, the green science over here is out of coal for smelting the iron. Maybe in this case, we actually do the mining productivity first. There is no reason for me to go advanced oil processing yet, right? Is there? Is there a reason for me to save oil? Maybe if I do advanced oil processing, then maybe I will have so much oil that I can use it for, instead of coal, solid fuel. Maybe that's actually better then. Yeah, I was not doing the solid fuel for power before because I was like, without the advanced oil processing, I was calculating, and like to do my power, I need to like literally process all the oil that I have and send it to the power. With advanced oil processing might be not that bad anymore. I have like only a couple of coal patches that are easily accessible currently. Maybe it's worth it. Just the light oil will be a lot of solid fuel. I mean, I need the steam engines anyway, right? I will just for now do it with coal and later replace those with solid fuel then, right? My plastic. No. My SPM is down to 300, by the way. I think it's because of the green science, literally, right now. It's literally because of the green science. Every day starts from the biters destroying my base for some reason. Yeah, business as usual. We are being attacked. And then I need to remember what actually was destroyed. I'll pin this. Look at all this iron ore and crude oil. I need more depot stations. $777. 50 minutes. All right. Is it still because of the power, by the way? It is. It definitely is because of the power. Look at my power. 140 megawatts. And it's also dropping down. Less power means less power because of less mining. How far down is it going to actually go? The spiral of death. I can probably do something about it though, with a power switch, for example, automatically, so that it at least powers itself. It's alright. Time to fix the power. Science per minute 0. It has been a long time since I had a science per minute 0. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I even do power switch if I don't have the accumulator? Well, I mean, the alternative accumulator is a storage tank, I guess. So I can read that. Just connect it to one of these is good enough, I guess, too. I don't need to connect all of these steam engines to the same fluid system. All right, so I'm going to have a power switch. Instead of connecting through here, I will connect through the power switch. Like that, right? And this power switch is going to be turned on only if the steam tank, right? So this is basically my accumulator. 25,000 means that I'm full power. Enable this if steam is more than... I'll keep like 10,000, which gives me like a little bit of a buffer. I mean, I can do 20,000. It literally doesn't matter. The amount here doesn't matter. 20,000 means that they can like all continue working for a little bit, but it's all going to like run out really quickly. The number literally doesn't matter. And then this connection at the top is going to go through the same power pole over here. So the storage tank is going to slowly start filling up here, and it's powering this only, basically, right? Because this is a separate network. I'm giving 100 megawatts to mining this thing. I can disconnect this from the bottom too, if I really want it. But this is kind of a separate network anyway. Good enough for now. The coal pipe should be part of the inner network. Yeah, it is. So it's just powering itself. The power is powering itself first, and then if it knows that it's powered, then it starts powering other things too. It's pretty slow to build up, actually. It might be not that small of a buffer even. Although, like, the buffer is only here for this, right? Because the internal buffer is just 200, not 25,000. Like I don't have the storage tank on every steam engine. This will not be the most efficient system. So this could be like filled quicker. But I think it doesn't matter. After I fill it once, I can just like, I think I will just change this number to be like 5,000, right? So this is not right now connected. This is animated? No way. Have you guys ever actually used the power switches in your playthroughs? But yeah, so right, like now they are working full speed, right? Wait, this is still going up. Does it mean that I actually have more power than needed? Right now, actually, I do. Right? Go set up the new stuff over here. There we go. How's my power? 386. Nice. Nice. The power is back up. Is there a way to make the buffer be more even easily? I can use the yellow inserters here. If this is 400 SPM, which is like 7 items a second. This one is doing a little bit more than one. Yeah, I think yellow should be totally fine here. All right, back again to 20 minutes until this is researched. 500 SPM. 65 out of 75,000 is done. I'm basically emptied my buffer here. Yeah, with the arithmetic combinator I can like divide by the thing, keep them actually like even. I don't know if I want to do that. 1,000 SPM, 1,300 SPM with blue signs, no way. So my buffer is literally exactly empty, by the way. So yeah, we are going to now continue buffering the blue signs until we are ready to research something else. And in the meantime, I guess mining productivity it is. Start making solid and save your coal patches. That's the idea, yes. Research technology with chemical science pack. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we need a bunch of the things, right? So if I have, let's say over here, I have 30 oil refineries, right? I want to crack all of that into petroleum. Let's start with that, not with the solid fuel. So in order to crack, I'm consuming 20 crude oil a second times 30, which is 600 crude oil a second. So 150 heavy oil, 7.5. So just 8 crackers of the heavy oil. 8 heavy and 26 light crackers for all that I have right now. Is that right? I don't know. My math has been bad a couple times. I'll do 30 and 10. So this is heavy oil cracking. Do I use productivity for cracking? I think I do. This is going to be a buffer of heavy oil, a little bit of a buffer of the light oil. Fine, let's switch the recipe already. There it is. So heavy oil is this thing, and then light oil is this thing, right? And then the light oil also needs to be cracked. Also place the lamps around. Okay, mining productivity at 900 SPM. It's taking 4.5 hours. I should try bringing the SPM back to 1800. We'll probably need new ores. And this is light oil. Although light oil for cracking is actually going to be connected through a pump connected to this storage tank, and I will only crack the light oil if I have too much of it. Anyway, so this one is going to be connected here, and I will enable if the light oil is more than 20,000. And this over here is the heavy oil. I mean, I can do the same thing. It doesn't matter if I connect it to the lubricant or to the heavy oil directly. It literally doesn't matter. So I can do the same stuff if I just have too much heavy oil. Do I store petroleum in a tank? No, I don't. Let's have a couple tanks of petroleum, maybe. Maybe this is enough. I mean, I don't need to store it, technically. It doesn't matter much. Okay, but this is all working. So I'm currently consuming 400 crude oil a second. Did I miscalculate much? I mean, I have productivity. Those have lower electricity. Like this was supposed to be 600. But productivity is like slows down by 5%. Yeah. Let's say that I don't crack anything into the petroleum here. How much solid fuel will I have? I had the numbers. It was around 400 light oil a second, I think. It should be at least 300 light oil a second. 30 solid fuel. So basically a full red belt of solid fuel. 12 megajoules, 360 megawatts. All of that is going to be literally exact the amount of power that I'm currently consuming, right? 360 megawatts. Rail shortcut is needed to the left from refineries. Yeah, there is no rail shortcut. It's probably like good to have a shortcut over here, maybe to. I mean, okay, this is not even like connected. This is just for the train stop. But like maybe going through here would be nice, and maybe going through here would be nice too. Yeah. I don't have like really big problems with my rail system though. Still, even although I'm using one-way rails in a lot of places, I don't have much trouble with trains. It's working fine. All right. Let's see how to improve the science. The blue science is just keeping being buffered right now, right? I think these inserters should keep up with the amount that I'm doing. I need to improve the red and green. And the one that I'm missing right now. Wait, am I missing anything? Mining productivity is the 60-second research. That's what I'm missing, the labs. Oof. Wait, hold on. So you're saying that 1,000 labs is not enough? So I need 1,000 more lab. Belt immunity equipment. I think the reason my battery is going down constantly is because the belt immunity equipment is doing 100 kilowatts constantly. It's like half of an energy shield. Why is it so power consuming? Like my power literally just goes down during the night. Can I disable the belt immunity over here? No, I cannot. Alright, I think this means that belt immunity unfortunately will have to say goodbye for now. Maybe I will bring this back later. Wait, hold on. So if all of the labs are going to be working, I'm going to be consuming 160 megawatts just for the labs, right? Which I'm kind of not prepared for. I'll build them anyway. And also for 1,000 more labs, I need 2,000 more productivity modules. Okay, so we build the stuff over here. How far are we from boss? 10 hours? No, I think it's more than 10 hours. I'm not going directly to the boss. I'm going for the exoskeleton first. And this is going to be slow. It's not 10 hours. I mean, we can calculate. The blue science that is left is 50, 50, 100, 400, and 50. 450 a minute. And I need 450,000. So I need 1,000 minutes. 16 hours. If I continue doing it at the current speed and if I don't increase it. I plan to increase it, so I think increasing is going to happen, but I don't know if I will be like much faster than that. But yeah, it's about at the time of the space platform. I mean, it's before the space platform, right? I think I'm not even going for the construction bots, but I'm not sure. Construction bots themselves, they are 100,000, like, because you don't need them for the space, right? You only need the logistic bots for the space. Like, and after that, there is still 1 million to do. Maybe rocket fuel early. Like after the exoskeleton, maybe we'll go directly for the rocket fuel, because I can power my trains then with rocket fuel to move faster. Either that or the electric furnaces, I'm not sure. Wait, was I also out of power poles? I guess. Wait, hold on, I'm actually out of power poles, I think, in my mole. Right? I need to start producing more power poles, because I will run out soon. So I should actually mine some of that wood. The biters are annoying. Have I considered playing without biters for the challenge? Yeah, but like you can also say that building is annoying. We can play this challenge with I don't know, having the robots available to us in the very beginning. It doesn't give you the same feeling though if you do that. Like once you no longer have to deal with the biters, it's going to feel so good. Like every single improvement is being felt, you know. Have you ever played a game like Getting Over It or something like this? It's the same experience, I would say, kind of. Like, you know, you suffer, and then at some point you no longer suffer, and that moment when you no longer suffer is what is bringing the enjoyment out of these runs, you know. So if you don't suffer from the very beginning, then it would be a little bit too boring. Wait. Why? Why do they attack the rails? Anyone knows? They are supposed to ignore the rails, no? This track did not have a train. Like, they were not aggroed by anything. They just attack the rails sometimes now? Is that what happens? Okay, so we are going to have 4 belts coming this way. So each one of them is consuming a single yellow belt, right? So 4 belts coming into this one, and 4 belts coming into that one. And those 4 belts are going to be converted into 4, like, half belts. Let's just do this. Was the pollution this big now? Would solar panels make sense? Yeah, they would make sense if you can hand place 6,000 solar panels and also spend the resources on producing the 6,000. A single solar panel is 40 iron and 30 copper, 500,000 resources. Not that bad, I guess, but still, the hand placing is the worst. How do you expect me to place them? So I have, like, these belts, right? I guess just one of these converted to red so that I can steal from it. Right? Red signs, green signs. This over here is the blue signs. Over here, I guess. And then military signs. Is the 4th belt. Also make the signs on a train, but for not this big of a distance, I'm okay with belting. Right over here, I'm almost there. So these belts, I need a split, like that. That one is going this way, and that one is going this way. And then we'll also split this for the second, which I will build a little later. So now I'm no longer limited by the labs. At least for now, I might be still kind of limited. But like, as you can see, the green signs is having a little bit of a trouble currently. Because this one is not good. This one is coming from the bottom. And that's because I need more iron over here. I want to like have another iron receiving station here. This should be full belts, but this will still be better than before. So the second half of this can be done later. I think I'm going to end here for today. 50%. How much blue science have I accumulated so far? So I made 133,000, which means that since I did 75,000 research already, I have another 50,000 in like more than that done. So technically I can research the lubricant already. Right? But we will finish with mining productivity. We'll keep buffering for now, I guess. But anyway, see you next time. Bye.